The entire world was encompassed by a huge tree called Yggdrasil that supported the balance of everything and everyone. Also called the Tree of Life, cosmic, it is the great ash tree on whose roots each of the kingdoms of the world rested. That ash tree is the largest and best of all trees, its branches extend throughout all the worlds and reach beyond the sky. The tree is supported by 3 roots that extend widely, one reaches where the Aesir gods, and another where the ice giants, where in ancient times the Ginnungagap was, and the third is above Niflheim, kingdom of darkness, and below that root is Hvergelmir, the main source of frozen waters. In addition, the snake Nídhögg can be seen constantly nibbling on the roots and trying to destroy the tree, in order to destroy the world. Under the root that goes to the frost giants is the spring of Mimir, and in it are hidden wisdom and knowledge. Mimir is called the owner of that fountain, and he is full of knowledge because he drinks from the fountain in the Gjallarhorn, the divine horn. Mimir was a wise god who was sent by the Aesir gods to the other deities, the Vanir, to seal a peace agreement, but the Vanir considered themselves cheated, cut off his head and sent it back to the Aesir. The god Odin anointed his head with herbs so that it would never rot, pronounced a spell to restore his speech, and then entrusted him with the custody of the magical fountain that was under a root of Yggdrasil. Next, to obtain the wisdom that Mimir possessed, Odin had to give one of his eyes as a pledge in exchange for being able to drink from the fountain. The third root of the ash tree is in heaven, and under that root there is a very sacred fountain, which is called the Fountain of Urd. There the gods have their court. There are many beautiful places in heaven, and all of them enjoy divine protection. There is a beautiful room under the ash tree, next to the fountain, and from it come 3 maidens who are called thus, Urd, Verdandi and Skuld. These ladies shape the days of men, and are called Norns. The Norns govern the destinies of men in a very unequal way, since some have good and prosperous lives, others are poor or not very illustrious, some have long lives and others short. Good Norns of good lineage model the good life. But the bad destinies of men are governed by bad norms. It is also said that the Norns who live at the Urd spring take each day water from the fountain and the mud around it, and they sprinkle the ash tree so that its branches do not dry out or rot. But the water is so sacred that all things that reach the source become as white as that which we call clear, which is inside the shell of the egg. The dew that falls from it on the earth is called honey dew by men, and the bees feed on it. Likewise, there are 2 birds that feed at the Urd fountain, they are called swans, and from them comes the species of birds that are called that. Furthermore, an eagle sits on the branches of the ash tree, and is very wise. Between his eyes sits a falcon called Hvergelmir. A squirrel, called Ratatosk, runs up and down the ash tree and carries news between the eagle and the snake Nídhögg. And 4 deer run through the branches of the ash tree and nibble the borage. They are called like this, Dane, Dvalin, Dunir and Durathrer. And in the frozen Hvergelmir there are so many snakes that no language can count them. Finally, we can say that at the roots of Yggdrasil there are 3 wells, the Well of Wisdom, guarded by the giant Mimir. The Well of Destiny, also known as the Well of Urd, guarded by the Norns, goddesses of destiny, and finally Hvergelmir, next to which walks the serpent dragon, Nídhögg. I hope you liked the video. If so, give me a like, subscribe and don't forget to activate the notification bell so that YouTube notifies you every time I upload a video.